Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. Hopefully you guys can actually look at me and hear me without any issue. Audio and video should be working without any issue. And today is my birthday, so this is my birthday stream. So welcome to all of you. Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. Hopefully, okay, I have listened the audio in the incognito window, so I'm reasonably sure that audio and video is working. So where are we right now? Well, I have physically completed give or take 33 rounds around the sun. Your boy is getting old basically. So I always specify that generally lifespan is split into three core sections: 0 to 30 child, 30 to 60 adult, 60 to 90 old. So right now I'm in adult section and years are flying by very quickly. So this is third year of my adult life, so to say, and things are moving, so to say. And basically I don't do this in this channel, but I do it in my Hindi channel. Is that I generally make a video diary, which again I recommend all of you to do that, because again it's something that you have to understand that things change, and if many times we feel like we are stuck even though we are making progress, but you do need a what you call landmark to anchor things. Basically, what were you thinking? So when I looked back at my 2023 birthdays, message to my future self, and that person had a completely different kind of demeanor, completely different kind of approach, and by the time I reached the point of current, let's just say 2025, things have changed. So Samuel, okay, I'm unable to read your name. Shymali, Samuel. Samuel, happy birthday, looking forward your marriage. No, why do you hate me, man? Like, what did I ever did to you that you are cursing me? That's rude. That's a very rude thing to do in someone's birthday. Anyway, when that message was made, there was no case that was complete. However, I have basically 3 district court case. One of them was over very early on. That gave me a penalty, but it was over, like the case was done. Second, which I filed, I did one in that, and that happened after that last year yesterday. So that part is done. Unfortunately, the opponent did not accept the judgment, so they went into High Court. So now I have that High Court thing to look after. Now, my worst fear was the fact, what if I have High Court and District Court going in the center, because they are very far apart. Basically, they are like, from my location, they are like this. So one is 250 kilometer, another is 220 kilometer. So they are brutally opposite. And if I have to go one day, again, reasonably sure that court will not do something that silly, but there is a very good chance that it could happen day after, right? So Monday I have to go to District Court, Tuesday I have to go to High Court. That would be brutal. Like, that would be brutal on health and mental well-being and finances. But it is what it has to happen, and this is the best what you call representation that I'm not just getting older, I'm also getting bit wiser. And all the books that I've read, I am now feeling like at least few milligrams of intelligence did enter my consciousness, maybe even some subconscious, because when this case started 4 years ago, damn, I'm getting old. This was like so hard on psychology. Again, let that be clear, it's not that bad, it's just that, again, I did not study for this, I did not expected this. So it was like such a out of left field. It almost broke me psychologically. Not almost, like it did broke me psychologically. And heck, one time I almost had vomiting in vehicle because of the anxiousness. So it almost gave me motion sickness, where I was like, I was genuinely scared. If I had gotten motion sick, it's like once you get triggered by motion sickness, then it's like a recurring issue. It would have made my life miserable. But I took therapy and all that, and all the worst case scenario did happen few days ago. Not worst case scenario as in but bad case scenario. Let's just put it there. First, we had a bad miscommunication where my father thought that case is over. No, it was just like evidence collection section is now closed. We still have the case remaining. So we were prematurely celebrated. On top of that, when I actually went there, then it the wabam happened. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Not only the cases, not our cases starting, and my worst fear that I have to go to 2 physical places to deal with things came true. However, that being said, I did not take it badly this time. This time I was like, that's the whole point. That's why I was reading so many books, for this exact reason. That's what I want. Whereas I just things happen. If things are out of my control, I have to let the steering wheel go. You know, that you have to, certain times you just have to, because it's not under your control. The frustration happens because I'm trying to control it, so I accepted it. And again, the difference between how badly I used to manage it like a few years ago versus what was my experience this time, it's night and day. And again, that gave me a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, because again, everybody who has gone through things will tell you the same thing. It's like, it's not what happens, it's how you react to it. Because there are many people who have went through even bigger hell than mine, and they're like, yeah, no problem, chill bro. But why I'm not chill? Well, it's not the problem's issue, it's my reaction to those problems. So that's what I'm trying to improve. Too much focusing on personal 1% do harm you in long term. Is it too much focusing on personal good? Personal good, define personal good. Top 1%er harm you in the long term. I'm not getting the context. Do you mean comparing yourself to top 1%er? Yeah, of course, that there is a reason why we teach in almost every religion, every psychology and every philosophy, comparison is thief of joy. There is a reason for that. So yeah, if you are doing that, that will harm you. Debajit Manda, hi to you. You'll live 125 years, all the wishes. Thank you so much for kind wishes. Do you think faster than light travel is going to be possible? No, because again, we don't have aliens. If we did, again, let's say assuming faster than light travel would be possible, a lot of things would have changed in the galaxy. So my chances are like, if I'm a betting man, I will not bet on it. What book you are reading right now? Once I finish it, I'll talk about that. But this book is old, like 1948 kind of old. And again, it's been in publication since then, and it's a really good book. Like you must have heard Joe Rogan talked about this thing, like words change meaning over time. For example, back in the old days, gay, G-A-Y, was meaning a happy thing, whereas like, you know, oh, I'm feeling very gay, this is a very gay day, and then it changed to what we represent a modern variation of it. That happened in 90s. I have never read anything which actually used the old meaning of the word gay. This book has that. That was a very, things change. That was very interesting. So that was something important. Do wars are important for growth? If wars are not happening, big growth not happening? Sort of, yes. Like, it's one of those things of human nature. Like, it's not deep, so to say, when we're like, okay, what if this is greed? No, it's human nature. Basically, if you take animalistic kingdom and if you have like territories, they will go boom boom on each other's ass. If you want to understand how bad nature is in this regard, look into what happens between ant colony fightings. Like we do not even have the definition of that level of cruelty, so to say. So it's natural, like on earth it is natural, so to say. So again, war happen. It's basically war happens, we learn, we have a piece of like, you know, peace for some years, and then we just move on. And then again, cycle repeats. This is one of those. There is somebody, I keep forgetting the channel, but they joked about this part. And again, it is lame part. It's like, you know, God like wrote a future in the books, and they said like, there will be wars and rumors of war. It's like, that's the most 100% useless line you can say, because there is never ever any place on the planet that there is no war or rumors of war. It is always there. It's the only constant in human civilization. So that is the most meaningless thing. What video you are uploading at 8 p.m? I am uploading a video at 8 p.m. that is just video. In live we had a talk, but I am uploading a video just which, again, I have 3 videos right now: 2023, 2024 and 2025. Basically a message to my future self, and it's like half for you guys, half for me. So that video would be uploaded at 8, but again, it will not be uploaded in English channel. I did not wanted to, like, you know, double take it. It did not make sense. This year hair transplant, dude, why you are worried about my hair? I'm not worried about my hair anymore. It's like, this is another aspect. It's like this year, as a, like this 32nd round trip around the sun, I finally had like these glasses. Again, they are powerless, but again, they did make my life easier. And spinal treatment, which was a very big first proper surgery I had, and I am very glad that I did. This is a good thing. So I'm reaching a point where it's like, you know, I have to take care of my body cannot take care of me anymore. It's like I'm not in my 20s to 30s. In 20s to 30s, like, to give you a context, like how much energy difference is there. When I started the channel, I had the same thing, basically 5 days, 5 videos. Okay, cool, awesome. I was so energetic back in this early days, is that I could do double work for a week. Not one day, not 2 days, not Saturday or Sunday. Double work for a whole week Basically, I'm doubling the work, and I used to do that because that's how I got my a week of holiday, so to say. So basically, I double work and then I'll just chill. Basically, I think that's how I played City Skylines. So I bought the game, I double worked it, and I basically took off for 1 week, but my videos were scheduled, so I never had to worry. And 1 week ahead schedule was also there. So when I started work again on the Monday, nothing happened. So I used to be that level. From that level to what I have right now, it's like it's very difficult. Like that unplanned court trip that happened last week, that literally threw up my whole schedule, one video per day schedule off kilter. But I was lucky this time. The trip was not that bad. I kind of reached home by 5:30 p.m, had mild headache, drank a very sweet tea, and recharged myself, and thankfully did short on that. Generally I do short on Saturdays, and ideally I do try to do short on the weekdays, so I have free Saturday, Sunday. But again, short is very random. I don't get the idea all the time. So if I get the idea, cool, awesome, GG. But if I don't get the idea, so it's one of those things. That being said, I did took the edge off, and on Saturday I worked extra, but again, because I had to do live stream also and the main video. It did took late night, but thankfully the video was maintained. And this week I'm kind of lucky because I did had an idea of the shot. I made the shot is done, sorted. So, and again, today is my birthday, so I wanted to be very chill, just did this live stream and done. And tomorrow I'm gonna go back to my secondary projects and all that. So like, and I'm like shocked, like how I used to be able to do, like, and there's one time I went bonkers. I did double work for 2 continuous week, meaning I could have taken 15 days of break without anybody noticing in my channel. I'm like, damn, your boy is getting old. So now I have to take care of my body. It's like, nah, bro, nah. So, what we are uploading at okay. Hello, quantum new chip might overtake Apple in single core. I know polish matters, but previously even the raw power quantum was behind. So please let me your thoughts. Nothing is gonna happen. See, we are not in an era where performance matters. Like, we have crossed that threshold. It's all about integration now. It's all about the quality of user experience. Does not matter whether it's like, oh, I have performance. Does not matter. Android had better performance than Apple for very, very, very long time. Like, long ago time. But again, it was never about performance. It's always about integration and polished experience. If you give me a polished experience on a crappy hardware, I'll buy polished experience on a crappy hardware rather than super awesome hardware but with a crappy experience. It's always about experience. I'm not paying you to like, okay, what is the gigahertz of the CPU? I don't care about that. Like, again, as a nerd, you might think, oh, it's a 4 giga. No, you don't. All you're paying for is that if I click the render, my computer should be able to render it as quickly as possible, as in, like, in my case, the video, and I should not have a computer freeze up. Like, compared to my old computer, which was 10 years old, as in the AMD FX8350 kind of old. So in that system, when I used to render the video, which again, full HD video from a DSLR, it used to take almost 1 hour, and on top of that, my computer is to freeze up, meaning when it's doing even moving mouse, it starts to lag. So I was like, okay, click render and just lay down. Now I can click render, it will render, and my whole computer is still intact. That's what I'm paying for. Nobody's paying for the performance, the benchmark number. Again, server people are dealing with that, but you and I are not. We are paying for polish. We are paying for quality experience. It does not matter how it comes to you. For the word cruelty does not exist. I just guess thing. For the word cruelty does not exist. No. It's basically how cruelty. Whenever we are thinking about cruelty, we are thinking in terms of human cruelty, right? Nature goes so deep, like so below that. Like, think of it this way: like, we are at level 1 of hell, and nature goes to level 9. It's like it's on a whole different level. And again, I do blame freaking Nat Geo and like freaking Discovery. They kind of like, oh, this, and they buttered it up so much that people actually think nature is nice. It's like, bruh, we do not have like words that go that deep, so to say. That's what I'm saying. Would you probably be, what would be the probable world economy by 2025, 50-year job market, business, AI? I don't know, man. Like, that part is genuinely unknown. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much. My birthday is also coming in July. I will become 20 years exactly, but I'm feeling like I will be going 50 years old. I'm not understanding. 50,000 people lay off in Bangalore in news. Things happen. Again, I was the original laid off. I got laid off, what, 10 years ago? No, sorry. 8 years ago. Things happen. But the flagship phones were extremely polished now. Again, it is polished now, but if you are used to Apple ecosystem, you will not switch. And again, it's still not polished, as in it can be better. Like again, if I can make a missile and I can find the Samsung's product manager, and if I can boom that project manager, all the problem is solved. All I have to do is like put a boom device on their ass, and it's like, thou shall not make more than 12 models in a year, and every model will be 1 month offset. You will not release 5-6 models in one time, and definitely you will be distributed into the ether if you freaking make 56 model a year. No. So, and again, no RAM variant also. So program can actually be polished. They have all the hardware, they have all the pieces to be great. Like you can see, right, a lot of people are comparing Apple's image editing AI versus Samsung. Samsung is like on a whole different level. It's like Samsung can't get the market simply because they're smoking cheap cocaine, not quality cocaine. So that's the main issue. 2 weeks ago, I went into a Hell Museum, found the real 60-year-old of Kaveri injury. Happy birthday. Ouch. Are you talking about Bangalore? I think I have been to there. That kind of so you predict, I don't know. So you can predict, I don't know, is childish answer. I don't know. I don't know is a childish answer, bro. That's the most mature answer you are ever gonna get in your life. I am not all-knowing oracle who knows everything. I only know things that I study. What you see in those videos, it does require study. And again, the more topics I cover, the better my neural graph becomes, and the more area I get covered. And again, it reinforces on each other. But again, it does not have every single answer. And if I were making a video on it, then I'll sit down, crunch on it 2-3 hours, and then I'll have some data for it. Right now, I just can't give you anything like that. A lot of people don't care about just buy Apple. Why? Again, Apple has successfully created a scenario where it's associated with pussy. So people buy it. The end. There is nothing more than that. It ain't deep, fam. It ain't that deep. So yes, HAL Museum in Bangalore. Yeah, I've been there. You must have seen that PSLV fairing is there. You must have seen that fairing, which has like a full scale size fairing. I don't think it's full scale. I think it's actual fairing. They just did not use it. Is there? Okay, I am using 11-year-old Lenovo laptop. It's working completely fine. All things work except touchpad. Yeah, you should be able to get a, if it's a popular model, they should be able to, like you should be able to get a replacement touchpad. And again, that's why I want basically people to take a bit of pain right now and start in basically supporting, so to say, framework. Because again, it's like either you can give your money to some guy who has like 5th yacht and he's like, okay, I need my 6th yacht, or you can give it to framework. And yeah, it's expensive, but again, you get a product that you can count on. So, and again, let that be clear, I would not do it right now. I'll wait. If the basically framework 12 survives children's hand for more than 15 minutes, done. We're not gonna have a conversation after that. That would be the whole point of it. It's like if it can do that. Yeah. I'm still not, okay, oh, somebody might have donated. Hold on. AKA Akash G Kitru, you donated 101 rupees. Remark is Paneer. Happy birthday, UPI payment. Thank you so much. I might, but today I'm not feeling like Paneer roll. I'm trying to go back to my old roots of Domino's veg tacos. Let's see what happens. But I'm like, today is the day. Today is my birthday and I'm gonna celebrate the hell out of it. So morning was a good start. A rough late start, but was a start. And now I'm gonna basically go to Domino's. I had already had dosa in the morning, so I'm happy. I wanted Vada. It's very tasty to me, but like it was not available. It's frustrating, but such is life. So we'll see what happens with that. And then we come to Himmanshu. You have donated 21 rupees. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Okay, but I'm talking about flagship 7 years of OS update, similar level of ecosystem, at least 25, excellent animation, at least in Samsung. Plus one for ETC third party, right now not good. No, it's good. Like again, even the update problem is also solved. All those problems are solved. It's just that because they keep making what you call it's right now people use Apple as benchmark. That's the problem. You cannot compare. Even if you are better, you say it's a little bit better. It's like, but it's still the benchmark. You have to become the benchmark. In this regard, I have to say Samsung did do a very smart thing, foldable phones. Because now if everybody is buying iPhones, iPhone is cheap phone. Poor people buy iPhone. So how do rich people show that no, I'm really rich? Foldable phones. Foldable phones are so expensive compared to iPhones that iPhone looks the cheap. Poor people have iPhone. So I've seen a lot of uber rich people have folding phone for this exact reason. It's like, can you afford a freaking folding phone? You are on a whole different level. So I think that was a very good thing. Does dosa plate does not have half of the item in the menu available any time? Yeah, again, I was genuinely disappointed. Vada is not like, flagship item or something rare. It's like, bruh, it's a core. It's like almost like vada, idli, vada. It's like it's a very common morning breakfast. It did saddened me. And again, now I'm worried. Like if I go to it would be 8 p.m. I'll leave at like 8:30. I go to Domino's and it's like, sir, it's empty. It's like, it will be so disappointing. But such is life. Such is life. But today, your boy is gonna have a very, flexing birthday, so to say. I'm just gonna say, okay. People buy expensive things as per they feel about the perception of price. That's the whole point. Like, why would you buy a Rolls Royce? It's not as robust as like Toyota Tacoma, but people will buy it because again, many time we buy things just not because we need it, is simply because we have to show people, bro, you are poorer than me. So for that reason, many things are sold. But it's like iPhone is stuck in this weird loop. And I have to say, somebody figured out that folding phone would be the edge thing and they started pouring money into that part. That's a wise thing. That's a very wise thing. It's like, no, it's you poor. Like, that's how they open it. You are poor. Whenever you open it, it's like, you're poor. My bank balance is bigger than yours. I turned 20 was life advice. Ooh, start reading books. Does not matter which book, which language, but read books. You need to make sure that this does not rot your brain. Like you have to understand it. Your brain is not designed to handle, like let's just say this is 20 GPS. Your brain is not designed to absorb 20 GPS 24/7. Read books. Any book does not matter. Like heck, read technical books if you want to. But again, read freaking books. And don't try to read some very GG old book ones. Try to read something that is modern because again, right now I think I'm in my 7th book or something like that. And the newer books are much lighter. For example, Psychology of Money is a very light book, which I can recommend to beginners. The book I am reading right now, I will never recommend it to beginners because again, it's a very dense book. So you do need to understand that part, but do read something, like have that habit, like, and again, document your finances. That is the best advice you can get. Document your finances, start investing, and make sure that you have income tax filing. And again, even if you are not making money, filing income tax gives you paper trail. That paper trail helps you in the loan, helps you in credit card. Again, I would not have gotten credit card if I did not show them the basically income tax, even though I'm not paying income tax, but I'm filing it. So trust me, sort these sort of things out as quickly as possible, then your later stage would be a bit easier. Again, easier does not mean it would be easy. Easier simply means you will not have this sort of minor issue, you will have mega issues, and then you can focus on the mega issues and take care of your health. Nothing in this world matters more than your health. It's one of those things, when we are young, we feel invincible, but again, if your body ever screams at you, listen to it. Like I would give any and everything if I can get back my spine that I had before my job. So, yeah. Happy birthday to me. But Apple makes foldable. Apple makes foldable. Where, if Apple makes foldable, and even if the foldable won't be as good as Samsung, Apple will take back the clown again in a single year. It has not happened yet. Okay. So if this, then that has no answer. What I am seeing right now is something I am seeing right now. What I am seeing right now is that rich people are buying Samsung to showcase that their bank balance is bigger than yours. And again, once they get used to Android, they will not switch because again, switching is difficult. And all Samsung has to do is make sure that they do not have degraded quality, which again, they are not doing a very great job. But if they do it, and again, Apple has been screaming for long ago, but they have not done a very good job of this. Their AI was really not that good. And glass, Which again, who the heck made the thumbnail instead of glass? That play logo came up as a GL was gayab. It's like GL was disappeared, and it's like liquid ass. That was so so happened. But it is what it is. So I'm back long time. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, well, I was just one 3D. Yeah, it's just was a 3D model of PSLV, and I saw the photo of Indian men manufacturing four-stroke rotary engine, which is rare nowadays. Yeah, it's a good place to be. Again, not the latest and greatest, but it's a good place to have fun. I would recommend people. What about reading storybooks? Read anything. See, what I'm asking you to do is simply because slow down your optical system. Your optical system, too much of data bandwidth. It's like 20 Gbps. No. You need to slow it down. It's like, oh, okay, bro. Chill, bro. So all you need to do is just chill it, bro. Sir, I also where do you work? Can you get a job there? Sir, also where do you work? I work on YouTube, man. Happy birthday, thank you to you, sir. If your opponent agrees with mutual agreement, sir, do you agree with that? Disclose court case to you? No. Again, they are not. We are not on speaking terms. We are firing missile terms right now. And again, let's see what happens. It's out of my control, and I have to truly accept it. Again, I have not reached the full Zen level where I'm like, chill, bro, but I'm reaching there. And that's what I want to do. I do not want to be in a position where it's like, oh, what will happen? It's like, it's out of my control anyway. So let's just say on 5th July, I have to go again there, right? I can't do anything about that. So might as well enjoy the time before. And yes, that does mean a penalty that I won't have a next live simply because I will be too tired by the time. But let's see. Let's see what's what. Okay, European luxury companies buy $20 bag from China and sell it for $3,000. That's the best margin. Nah, brah. Nah, that's basic margin. There are many things, many things that have more margin than that. Even in physical hardware, you would be shocked, my man. You would be shocked how many things have ludicrously high margins. Like, okay, happy birthday, bro. I wish you a healthy and wealthy life. Thank you so much. So, can I get a job there for data science or AI? Job where? I'm not getting it. Can China land on moon by in 2030? They will, but I'm not sure about 30. It might be 32. But again, they have a very clear plan. They have a very clear-cut goal. And again, I have to say that they have plotted every aspect of it. Meaning, we're gonna build this rocket, we're gonna build this technology, we're gonna test it this way, and this is what we're gonna do. And they are meeting all the deadlines on time. So they will do it. It's just that it won't be next gen. It will be like, okay, you are doing what Saturn V did now with a cheaper rocket. What SpaceX is trying to do is like going balls to the walls, where it's like, you know, everything GG. It's like likelihood of working is low, but let's see. Happy birthday, thank you to you. Why does your stock market significantly higher market cap now more than $60 trillion? How is possible? Again, there is no real money. Like, for example, let's just say, where the heck do you think $40 billion that Elon Musk needed for Twitter came from? Nowhere. Like, nowhere. That money is not real. So it's one of those things. Do you give any maintenance in to your opponent? Yeah, the place where you work, can I get a job if you refer me there? I don't work anywhere, my man. I'm full-time YouTuber. Why the heck it's so hard for people to understand? Used to have a job, but that was long ago, like freaking long ago. And as a game artist, that company went kaput long ago, like 8 years ago, kind of kaput. No. 7 years ago, it went kaput. So things happen. Good things, bad things, but things happen. And I have to say, few decisions, reading books were really good decision. Having my spine drilled was another good decision. Again, it has not eliminated the problem, but it's much better than it used to be. So I'm happy. And these are the big thing. And again, I will recommend all of you start reading the goddamn books. And again, that's why I'm like getting it, like why every single rich person is like, yeah, I have this book and that book. It's not about the book. It's about slowing down your brain. It's like, chill, bro. Easy, bro. Because again, the easiest way to notice is that you can be scrolling your TikTok or Instagram reel or YouTube shorts whole day and you'll be tired. How the heck you got tired? Because you are half engaging your brain. Your brain was not completely slow, nor it was completely engaged. You wasted time, you got depleted without even knowing it. And that's a really bad idea. So you have to put intent behind your effort. So that's the reason why I'm saying so focused on books. Again, try to use physical books, not necessary with e-ink screen, but again, it's a personal. Yeah. Man, these Chinese are clever. They are focusing, repairing their family units, and they are also aggressive. STEM research might all make us more obsolete if they are highly focused, which they seems to be. Again, right now it's too early to call. That family unit destruction is not. Okay, there seems to be a glitch on YouTube where it's like my stream froze. I'm having a lot of these now. I think maybe switching to 150 Mbps may have been a mistake. It's like this happens way too often. Rarely used to get that in 300 Mbps. Now I'm getting a lot of them. It's like, but it's only consuming 7 to 8 Mbps and there is nobody in the house. So it's not even like somebody else says, well, such is life. Come to Chennai, sir. We all have all idli and vadas. Bro, idli and dosa is like you switch to 150 hours. Why? Again, wanted to save money. And again, I buy yearly plans. So I think this was a bad mistake. Again, I'll fix it next year. Can't do anything right now. So we'll fix it next year. We'll see. Yeah, what happens with Artemis? Will America make moon base before 2030? Hell no. Hell no. See, NASA's problem is that they do not have a concrete plan. It's like, this is what we have, this is how we're gonna do it. They don't have a plan. Everything is floating. It's like, what if this, what if that? And again, right now the SLS booster blew up. So they do not have any idea, any plan, anything. Like, they have nothing. It's just like, we should go to the moon. How? Whatever rocket is ready. Blue Origin can make it, okay. SpaceX can make it, okay. They don't have anything right now. Again, so that will cause them delay, but it will give them the advantage that if things go as they are expecting it to, they will have dual redundant path, meaning there should not be one rocket company, there should be two rocket companies that can take them to the moon, and that will have cascading benefit. So rushing again, because from America's point of view, they have already been to the moon. So it's not like, oh, China is gonna beat them. It's like, brah, we've been there. Like 1969, we've been there. But from that point of view, they're like, okay, now we need to make a base. To make a base, they need rockets, not one rocket, rockets. Either one rocket that is super, what we call frequent, or something that is what we call multiple rockets itself. So let's see what happens. Which router you are using right now? I'm using the provided GeoFiber provided router. Any thoughts on Chinese? You got you stim got freezed all the time. No. Yeah, I was just saying that I keep hearing people saying that China is trying to fix the family courts, but I have not seen any concrete evidence that law has been changed. I have seen the evidence of that, like, one child policy turned into 3-child policy, but I have not seen that family unit one yet. It may have happened, but I have not seen anything concrete yet. And again, even if they fix it, it will take time. It will take time, because again, once you have filed missile between the foundation of a family unit, it's not repairable. It's like we took thousands of years to build it, and some retard just like, what if we boom it? It's like, we'll die. So let's just see. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. Elon Musk can do Artemis mission. Right now, no. Right now, no. I have 2 videos in pipeline where I talk about basically what is the core problem with Starship. Basically, TLDR, it's too goddamn heavy. I have talked about the science, the math, the numbers and all that jazz. You'll get it. Right now, the design is just, that's why, and more people are, if the 10th basically integrated flight test goes kaput, that fundamentally means the design is flawed, meaning design is too heavy and is pushing engine too hard. That's why a company that builds so many robust engine, they still can't make an engine that does not go kaput. It's just that they are pushing it so hard. It's like, yeah, engines are like, bro, you have to give us margin. You can't push us like 110% all the time. It will go kaput. So that's there. Why no man mission on the moon again? We had man mission on the moon. We're going to have it again. Right now, we are on the dead spot, so to say. Bank loan for stock a risk? Can it induce like to say no? See, that's what we call securities loan. You do not have to worry about it. And again, a market crash does not happen with one individual's action. It has, like, too many people have to make too many stupid decisions for that to happen. And again, let's hope, because again, government have learned from the lesson from 2008. Again, how well, I do not know, but people have learned. There are fail safe, there are checks and balances in place, that nothing that bad should happen again. So let's see. Is there any state legal practical proof proven rolling shutter? So is there any legal or practical proof which prove rolling shutter is there in camera? Take a photo like this. Go in a travel train and like when you have that electric pole, if that pole looks like this, it has a rolling shutter. Why do you need legal proof for that? It's like a known tested thing. You can put a camera on a tripod and just swing it left to right very quickly. You will see if vertical lines becoming like this. Tada! Look at a corner of any building or any straight edge, and if that happens, you will know. What are your thoughts on juvenile offenders committing crimes? Should they be rehabilitation way to go? I'm asking because recently a lot of dude, which country you're talking about? Anyway, I understand, but again, it has to go via the severity of it. Meaning, if it is severe enough, basically, think in this way: if it's a like it's a crime, but nobody got hurt and it was not vicious crime, then like try to rehabilitate. But if it's really bad one, like there was this one UK teenager or someone in USA that like literally dragged a old lady by stealing their car, and she was being dragged. He did not even like just dumped her body, whereas like I'm taking your car, I'm not taking your life. And those sort of kids, yeah, you poof them. You poof them. Like there is no, not even waste time on life in prison. You just poof them. It's like, no, I get it. Like I get the desire, like, oh, I want to steal your car. Cool, awesome, human, understandable. Dragging your body, old lady, it's like that was like, no. So if those sort of thing happens, where it's like, no, there is like viciousness, there is like a raw, what we call, I don't know, humanity, lack of humanity. Let's just go with that, lack of humanity. Then you just poof them. Don't waste time on that. Like, no, this is like, if you are this messed up this early on, there is nothing to be recovered. Like, you do not have a soul. So. When they get bitch slapped, not before. Well, see, you are expecting humans to be a god. It's like, what if I was born with all the knowledge and all the wisdom that I ever needed? It's like, you won't be a human, you will be a machine. That's this what you call joy of life, learning. Like, imagine it this way: watching a match before the match is happening, and you already know who's gonna win, who's gonna be the winner. You won't gonna watch the match because it will be boring. Is it possible Starlink successful in India? Chances are low, but not zero. And for certain customer, it will work. Translation is good for risk 5 and anyone typing it, trying it. Lot of people are trying it. Dude, even framework, they have a risk 5 development kit ready to go. Lot of things are happening on that. Birthday membership gift. Did you bought it? I did not get any message, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, Peltier devices, yeah, 100% useless. Don't waste your time on that. If you want to experiment with it, don't. Let that be very clear. I will not waste your time. Again, a lot of YouTubers build things with it. It's 100% useless. Build an actual compressor-based system so you will have some real-world use. Don't waste time on Peltier. You can work on it. It's just that it's 100% useless. Anything new in AI? A lot of things are happening, man. But it has reached a point where it's like, yeah. So I'm talking about India, but juveniles don't have maturity. They can't be rehabilitated. Now, see, people know pain and pleasure very early on. Like a baby knows what pain and pleasure is. It's just that if you are acting in such a way that is not just like, let's say you are hungry and you steal food. That's not like, very what you call vicious. But again, that's what that was the worst example I've seen. Like, and he was like 14, 16 years old. Is like, he was laughing in the courtroom. I'm like, bro, they have to poof this guy. Like, this guy is like, no. Why camera companies do not mention their rolling shutter speed? It's unnecessary. That's why. And cinema cameras do have all those specifications mentioned, and a lot of reviewers do mention it. So it's not necessary. Many camera companies do. They will say like a rolling out readout speed is like 5 milliseconds. But again, most people don't need to know that information. It's like you are buying the camera. All camera has it unless you buy specific global shutter one. And if you are like, no, I need very low. Again, people are like, shut up, pay money, get the global shutter one. The end. It's like, it's not a problem. It's like, unless you make it a problem. I'm recording a fast moving car with 150 kilometers having camera rolling shutter 20 milliseconds. Typical difference between 60 from top to bottom. The car is not seeing distortion in the whole video. Again, then use A black camera that has much faster readout. B, use a global shutter camera. You see, every company makes global shutter camera. Like Sony Starvia sensor, that is the bread and butter right now. You can literally look into the catalog. The catalog is like, yeah, we have a rolling shutter one and global shutter one. You can buy the global shutter one. You have a, it's not a problem. It's that you want everything for free. Other than that, there is no conversation happening here. Why other people as benefits of see we are fear Andy Fried, you are talking like a child. It's like, what if we were gods? It's like, no, we are not God, deal with it. There's nothing more than that. It's like, what if I was completely in control of my emotion? You won't be a human. What if I learned everything before getting bitch slapped? You won't be a human. What if I did not get affected by other people? You will not be human. It's like, you want to be a Vulcan, and trust me, I understand that, but it is what it is. You are a human, you have human condition. That's it. In most judicial committees, sexual officers are not taking a brutal and or sexual officers where them physically injury is not involved. There was a case of 16-year-old, 7-year-old, he tried as a, yeah, see, I can see that 16-year-old is like what, class 11, 12, I think. If you like, again, that's why I say crime has a gradation to it. That's why we have judges. So if crime has very dark gradient, people will be like, nah, bro, it does not matter. You don't take sugar? No, of course I take sugar. What's your diet? So carbs, protein, lips. Why you was being smart age as you? I take sugar. I have just reduced it. My original intake was very high. Again, most Indians have very high sugar intake simply because we have rasgulla. I used to eat one rasgulla every night. Now I have just basically removed that from the diet simply because my friend got sugar and it scared me straight, for lack of a better term. So I was like, nope. I just noped it after that. So my sugar intake is much lower, and again I do get, thankfully because my brother is a doctor, I do get medical checkup regularly, and as of now, knock on wood, things are okay. Like I'm physically, like biologically speaking, fine. I'm just injured, like that spinal, that's an injury thing, like, you know, there was an injury on that, but like, you know, blood pressure, sugar and all that, almost all things are fine. So I'm okay with that. In India, after 50 years, no poor people. Pointless. So you agree with that rolling shutter affects accuracy of? I also agree. Duh. It's like, it's motion blur, man. It's like, it's not black magic. Is why it's so hard for you to understand. It's motion blur. It's just, think in this way. Whenever you are moving a camera is not magic, right? It has like 1/30th of a second, 1/60th of a second. So it has motion blur like that. Now, motion blur has, in ideal scenario, it will have one axis, basically how things are moving. But if you do not have global shutter, you will have two axes. Not only you will have axis like this, but you will also have axis top and down, and that will give you the curve. It's a simple known thing. Like it's a known, it's sorted, it's done. You keep reminding me of that one person that was like, you know, they should not be used in legal proceeding because it's not accurate. It's like, that's not how it works. It's accurate enough where it to be real. Basically, if you take a photo of a car, it still remains a car. If you take it from basically global shutter or rolling shutter, it will not become a truck. So, there are so many psychopaths which is very compared to world average. No, they are popular. That's why it looks like that. World has like an average. Everything in world is ironically average. It's just that one country is like very focused on that. They make TV shows on that, so that creates a feedback loop. CV engine. Again. Did you repeated this comment in from my Hindi channel also? Again, trust me when I say this. If there is any update on CV engine, I will not shut up about it. Trust me. If there is any update on that, I will not shut up about it. Only old people 50 years, I don't know. So like 15 changed a bit, 16 just right, but they can't hang nor life in prison, but they can't be hanged. Again, why why you are going into that system, so to say, of justice system? It's like, I'm not the right person for that. And again, I have a very simple black and white line. Basically, if you did a crime that was like stealing a mobile phone or like, you know, causing a minor harm, that's a different thing. But if you went like, you know, crossed a line, I do not care about your age at that point in time. And again, I will like, if you caused loss of life and that loss of life was not accident, basically it was not like you're fighting on the staircase and then somebody fell and died, not like that, like intent to poof someone. At that point in time, I do not even want to waste like life imprisonment. I'm like, no, you have to be poofed, like we can't waste more money on you. So I had that sort of worldview. Did you watch Neil deGrasse Tyson? Again, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a person who talks a lot. So which exact topic? And again, I cannot guarantee that I have known every single thing he ever says. Yes, very few compared to its landmass. That's why its population is easy to commit crimes on, especially in suburban areas. Bro, that's all in the paper. Like half of the criminals that are popular is from UK. And again, USA does have very strong police force for this exact reason. Okay. Anyway, intelligence and biology. Again, you are just giving me like this word this way. I'm like, what? Bro, context. Provide context of what you are saying. My man, you gotta give some context. Nowadays, why beating videos increasing day by day in social media? Do you think men change after? See, I don't think that's real, and I have not seen it, so I do not know. And again, likelihood is very, very, very low. Very low. Mathematically, it's just very low. I've already completed the design and printing a dual axis Tesla pump and almost finished conjugate turbo pump turbine middle as like exhaust side feasibility. Again, if you have already designed it, make it na. See, at some point you have to take the leap of faith where it's like, okay, I have this idea in my head and you have to make it. It works or it does not work. Everything works in computer, nothing works in real life. That's the reality of it. You have to make that leap of faith on your own dime, so to say. So at some point you have to take a day. Which soft drink you like? I say Sprite, just seems normal. Other looks a chemical black color. I just finished it in my Hindi stream, so otherwise, yeah. And that's my favorite. Why was I a lot of things happening with a lot of so I'm asking because went to court multiple again. My focus is on family court, not on other things. I don't deal with criminal cases and all that. So this video comparison of chimpanzees and just to human. I think you are talking about that he's extrapolating is that DNA difference between human and chimps are not that great. And he's like, what if we extrapolate based on that data? What if someone is like that in same axis a little bit better, like 1.5% better than us? How smart they will be. Again, that's an ancient statement. If you are talking about that, he has been talking about that for long ago. And again, it's a good thought experiment, but nothing concrete or valid, because unless we get the data, we don't have the data. It's just speculation. People say, the heck, the country is insanely rich. Yeah, that does happen when you have balls. Any thoughts on about combining heat pumps with Stirling engine? To do what? Like, don't you ever dare saying that we can get electricity out of like freaking exhaust of air conditioning. The only way where you can do that is utilizing what we call low temperature, organic Rankin cycle, and the energy output will be so little that you will understand why nobody does that. Like, there is a law of physics, you need very high T delta. You do not have high enough T delta when you are talking about AC exhaust, which is barely, and especially as the hot side gets hotter, the delta actually shrinks. So you will have the hot and cold in difference barely as like 15 degrees Celsius. That's not enough. No one can in law colleges, no one cares. Again, it's irrelevant to me now. They are printing. I want to make a jet with them. See, want to do means nothing. Do it. There is nothing more than it's like I want to. Does not matter. Everything works in computer, nothing works in real life. It's on you. If you have an idea, make a prototype for it, test it, figure things out. Does it work? If it works, then invest in patenting it. Then we'll talk about it. So it's up to you. By $32 trillion debt does not matter. India's soft power. Is it possible to improve so that I don't have any good impression in the world instead of very negative images, internet as well? So, see, we have a gap in our law that allows scam callers to happen in India. Unless we fix that, because again, these scammers are directly targeting old people, and old people have power. While they are not the latest and greatest, they have power. Pissing them off literally creates disproportionate hatred, so to say. So we have to fix that law. If we do not, that was like, what does ball got to do there? Balls means you take risk when you are talking about business. The more you take risk, the more likely you are to hit big. The more likely you are to hit big, the more likely there would be wealth. The more wealth you will have, the more taxes will be generated. The more taxes will be generated, the more money can be diverted into fire trucks, the more money can be diverted into police force. You see, it's not that hard. Prosperity require, like, why Arabs have like such a high end police force, like their vehicles are like freaking Lamborghini, all that. They have oil money, so that's there. And again, they don't have income tax, they have corporate tax. So people actually save up the money, invest in the ecosystem, and ta-da, more profit, more money. So it's up to you. It's like, you have to be wise. Like, income tax is not a good thing, but everybody's like, but we have to have income tax, we have to F the public. It's like, no, all you are doing is effing the middle class, and the rich people are just like, no, I don't have income. I don't have income. Again, Shaq also talks about the basketball, the huge person. He talks about it. It's like, that's the first thing he did, is like, he made a company. Once he actually read the book, understood how the money works, he's like, okay, he made a company, hired his mom and dad on paper, like legally, and he's like, okay, he's paying them salary. So his income was huge, but he showed in such a way that his actual earnings after the deduction and all that was so little, is like, tax almost became negligible. He's very smart in that, and he talks about it. That's why I said, what about Israel in conflict? Yeah, it's a cold for right now. Like, it will be remain cold at least, I think, half a year minimum, and then Israel has to go boom boom again. Do you listen to Salam guy? You talk about the tech and talks about the pure science. Both seems to be brothers. I do not know. How USA lost in Vietnam. Study it, na. There are books on it. There is like freaking college courses on it. You can read it. You study it, man. Damn, this guy thinks very how I feel. I have zero knowledge in economics. See, economics is like half black magic, man. Again, that's why I don't talk about economics in my classes. Like, economics is one of those things where, like, same way I have faith in my basically doctors who are drilling in my spine, I have to have faith in my CA who is doing my finances. I have nothing more than that. It's like, I have to have faith. So that's there. After Scooty is huge potential, but the price 1% lack too much features like display with Android. No one uses it. Everyone uses mobile navigation. Phantom history books. But you say so-called balls does not make you invulnerable. All it gives you is very strong. And again, many times, because they are not dictatorship, they cannot just like, okay, we'll lose 100,000 people on trying to take Ukraine. If they lose that many, the person in charge would be poofed. They will hanged for treason. You cannot do that. Like, they lost a life and they're like, yeah, this is not worth it. They've pulled back. That again is balls, because again, look into Soviet Union. Soviet Union goes into Afghanistan, is like, no, we're gonna keep doing it. They keep going, and eventually break. But again, America did there. It's not a good war. It's no point. It's like French trolled them into this war, and the whole war was built on Red Scare. It was unwise, stupid, and again, they did not have the guts for it. Like, guts for it as in, like, if they actually wanted to shift delete that, it's like, then it's a different thing. But they don't want to shift delete. Then it's like, why you are at war? If you're not going to shift delete, what's the point? So everything in that war was completely done stupid. And they did, once they realized that the best thing they could have done is like, yep, let's pull back. It's not worth it. They did that. Soviet Union goes to Afghanistan. They goes kaboom, they lose a lot of people. They don't pull back, and the whole country goes. America goes to Afghanistan, loses 1/10 of the people. And even there, it's like 20 years, like, yeah, it's pointless. Just come back. Russia goes into Ukraine, literally running on meat wave tactics, nothing more than that. They have nothing more than that. It's like they literally fail to establish air superiority. And again, I'm like, this is the thing that I have to say, that Israel-Iran war proved to the world that Russia really has nothing. It's like, even Russian telegram channels are like, bruh, how the heck Israel can create air dominance on a country that is so far away from them? And like, Ukraine is like, bruh. It's like this wall, that side is Ukraine, and this like I have to jump between 3 countries, then do something, and they did manage to do it. So even Russian people are getting that. That's what I mean with balls. I do not mean balls means you will never make a mistake. Ball does not mean like you will never do a retreat. Ball simply means you will have enough wisdom to do it, where it's like, yeah, this was a dumb idea, let's just pull back. Okay, I'll make a Tesla jet idea. Keep an eye out for news from Eastern Washington University in a year or so. Good luck. See, at the end of the day, there is nothing more than that. It's like everything works in computer, nothing works in real life. So somebody has to take a leap of faith. And again, I'm like, who you support, Israel or Palestine? Israel. Why? Because again, Israel is a friend of India. You look into like half of the security services in India, they have Israeli weapons. So it's a mutual benefit thing. Again, I have made a shot on this long ago. It's like you support the one that supports you. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. It's not that deep, fam. It's very simple. It's like if this country supports me, if this country is good to me, I take care of it. Promoting gambling apps is unethical, but cricketers like Rohit Sharma promoting and influencing 14-year-old girls. Oh my India. Yeah, that's a sad thing. That is genuinely a sad thing. That is genuinely a sad thing, I have to say. I'm not happy about that it's becoming such a normalized thing. Again, I think some esports company were also saying that they're gonna do betting because again, they need to make more money. So that really does make me sad. That does make me sad. But such is life. Such is life. I think parents and children needs to have a good conversation about this sort of gambling. And yes, it is gambling, and yes, it is harmful, and yes, you lose 100% of the time, not win once in a while. You lose 100% of the time. So there has to be a good conversation about this. But again, other aspect of my independence is like, yeah, I will not ban it. Like same reason, like I don't drink or smoke or do any sort of YOLO stuff. But if people wants to do it, I'll not ban it. Like no, again, I will age restrict it. It's like, bro, you have to be old enough. Like same way you for a vehicle, you have to be old enough to like take responsibility. So same way in the like relief stuff, so to say. But other than that, one man joins Gujarat High Court virtual hearing from toilet. That would be hilarious if true. Israel has been out with all wealthy friends. I was surprised that it got Iran called for jihad in Kashmir. For the moment, I'm like, go Israel. Gambling is bad for you, not for Rohit Sharma. Yeah, that's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. It's like, again, same for me also. If I'm making an engine and somebody smokes it, it's like, no, we need hydrogen engine. I will make it. I will make it and I will sell it to you. I do not care. It's like, that's why I keep trying to teach everybody. It's like this one core aspect. Engineers will work for anything as long as they're getting paid. And that applies to everything else. Actor, actresses, all of that. So it's very few people who have that sort of a moral courage where they're like, nah, I'll put the money away if I'm like, but I will not support it. Again, that was inevitable. Alex, what you're talking about, right? It was inevitable. It was going to happen. It just took this long. And again, it's a what we call forever war. It's never gonna end unless one side gets the ability or the will to do shift delete. It's a forever war. It's pointless. It's gonna go on for years and years and years, and we're gonna get bored. And then again, let me put it this way: Russia-Ukraine war will be over before this Palestine thing will be over. Like I'm saying this, which is the date? 28 June 2025. Anupam Vipul is saying that Russia-Ukraine war will be over before we have any tangible long-term being 50 years, sort of peacetime in between, basically, what's the country names? Palestine and Israel. So that's there. Is there any possibility of WW3? Likelihood is almost zero. Almost zero. So that's there. Again, likelihood is very low, very, very low. Because again, you have to understand that USA did build its armada strength quite well. And again, right now, NATO also has agreed to increase their spending from like 2% to 5%. That's a very significant thing. Meaning, if anybody drops the first nuke, the NATO will make sure that there won't be a second nukes. That you can be damn sure about. So There will be first nuke if there is WW3, but there won't be a second one. So it will be a very quick war. So it's like exactly how it happened with Iran and Israel, whereas like 12-day war. Now they are calling it 12-day war. I have to say Trump does know how to do marketing. Like, bruh knows marketing. It's like, it was a great war, 12-day war. I'm like, 12-day war. Didn't we had Arab-Israel Spring? Like, didn't we had that like few years ago? Not that long ago. So it's like again and again. That's what I'm saying. So Israel will shift Palestine as they strong. No, they don't have the balls for it. And again, it's one of those things that you have to understand. Just because you can, it does not mean you have the, what dark side is the moral courage to do so. It's like it will keep going on and on and on and on forever. I like think in this way. If Israel has the ability to poof Iran is safe. If Iran has the ability to poof Israel is not safe. You cannot bargain with martyrs. Basically, if they are not bounded by moral things, mortal things, this world is like meaningless. They're gonna get poofed and then they're gonna have like 72 lubrication holes. In those sort of scenario, of course, there is nothing you can do in this world. You can't torture them. You can't break them. You have to basically defang them. And again, that will also be short duration. That's why the Shia-Sunni war has been going on for thousands of years. It's like there is no point. If you have that sort of thing, it's like there is no point. Is it true, sir, that there won't be until only one power center? Mathematically, yes, I feel yes. How you keep it? No, I don't keep it, sir. I don't keep up with the news. Like I have certain YouTubers whom I trust, and again, it's just trust, nothing more than that. It's like, okay, what if they are lying? It's like they're like, what if my news channel is lying? I can't do anything about it. Like that's why I say, like same way I am trusting my CA to actually file the things for me. Same faith I have to put on certain YouTubers. And again, there are sometimes they talk about things that are like nah, but I'm like I have to filter it. And again, that's why I keep saying that it's on you. Anyway, physics, engineering, economics, politics, bureaucracy. Nah, man. Just keep it at 3. Keep it at short and sweet. Nothing more than that. It's it, bro. I don't want to miss your tacos. Yeah, that's the scary part to me. I'm not even sure, they will have tacos or not. Or again, will I choose tacos or not? But I will eat some dessert. I'll put some photo on Instagram just for the lols. But let's see. Anyway, this was a very interesting live stream. And hopefully I'll see you guys bit later, because again, chances of me doing live stream on next weekend is very low, but we'll see. And Foundation season 3 will start. Bye.